today's meeting. Are there any declarations of interest in relation to any item? Okay. Agenda item 3, minutes of the last meeting. The minutes of the last Community Safety and Protection Committee held on the 5th of February 2026 are submitted for approval. Can these please be approved?
Agreed.
Lovely, thank you. Agenda item number 4, urgent business approved by Chair and Chief Fire Officers. Members, in relation to this matter, you can find the details contained within the front sheet of the agenda. Can members please note the urgent item of business in relation to wildfires? Monitoring Officer Ria Groves will provide further information on the matter if needed.
Members note that the urgency matter took place. Yeah, if you want me to give a brief overview, it ties with the previous wildfire pilot that is described in that note that we're looking to engage in this upcoming season. It's a request of MHCLG, and we needed these additional pods to the Unimogs that we previously leased, which some of the members are already aware of. But due to the urgent time frame and the cost, the business was done under the standing order of urgency with the agreement of the Chief and the Chair.
Chair, I'd just like to say the word Unimog, actually, you know, it's such an unusual word. So, in a previous meeting, we agreed to, on behalf of the department, it's money that passes through, it's not our money, to agree to buy these, or lease these Unimogs. The next part is for it to have a trailer. They call it a pod. You and I would call it a trailer. And they've got to do that. And it just comes a little bit above the Chief Officer's delegation. And for all its urgency, it's not a lot of money. The department, communities really wanted to get on with this. So it seemed that it's not controversial. It's the right thing to do.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay, we'll move on to, thank you, Councillor Barron. We'll move on to agenda item 5, the People Plan Update 2024 to 2027. Chief Fire Officer Nick Searle will introduce the report.
Thanks, Chair. The purpose of the report is to update members on the progress against the actions in the People Plan 24-27, and it's recommended that members note the positive progress made against the actions. The Fire and Rescue National Framework outlines how each authority should have in place a people strategy, and we discharge this requirement via our strategic level people plan, which spans the 3-year period, June 24 to June 27. Just into paragraph 10, the plan is built upon 5 key linked themes, those being how we attract and retain the best people, how we develop exceptional people and leaders, how we promote a holistic approach to health and well-being, how we deliver sector-leading organisational performance, and how we embed equality, diversity and inclusion as part of a strong, positive culture. There are 26 actions across those 5 themes, and they are subdivided into 63 sub-actions. Paragraph 16 shows the percentages of completion of the actions, and I'm pleased to say that all actions are on course to be completed during the life cycle of the plan, so by June 2027. If we can just turn to the actual plan itself. The first few pages make reference to the service's values and the core code of ethics, and then page 21 refers to the people plan for the 5 themes that I've just referred to. The remainder of the plan then shows the actions that I've already mentioned, and then at the very back, the more tangible sub-actions of how we actually are going to deliver the actions are contained within the action plan. So that's the actual plan at the very, very back of the report that you have. That's what the team here utilise to make sure we stay on track and we deliver all of the actions contained within the report itself. So there's a lot of actions there, a lot of plans of how we're going to deliver it, and then it's pretty much over the team to make sure that we do that, and we do that by various meetings and various scrutiny that we carry out between ourselves to make sure that everything's on track, and the team are assuring us via the people plan itself that all of the actions that are contained within the report will be completed in the set time frame by June 2027. I'll say the plan's there with the actions and the more detailed sub-action plan at the back, and I've got 3 members of the team in here with me now, so if anyone has any questions, I'm more than welcome to take them. Thanks, Chair.
Any questions?
Could I just say it's an excellent report, Nick, thank you, and it's, once again, it's very professional, very well written, and you look as if you are on course.
No, I appreciate it, thank you. That's
Thank you.
mainly down to the
Thanks,
team. That's mainly down to the team, to be honest, who write the plan itself and generally keep on track with everything. It's really important to us as a service that we do this and that the service is going in the right direction. And that's exactly why I have to plan to make sure that we are content with the direction of travel, which we're all pleased with. Thank you.
Councillor Byron?
Yes, thank you. Well, thank you to our staff for coming. No questions, but bucket loads of praise. So it's a good job you're here for that, which is actually more important than being asked questions. Sorry, members, that it's a very thin agenda, but you know, it's the last formal diarised meeting. There could have been other things of an urgency nature that had to come to this meeting. When we cast off, I'll just make a mention about the next meeting. We don't need to do that in public, but the next meeting. But other than that, thank you very much, and thank you to our fantastic staff. Actually, making a contribution nationally to the whole overall picture of personnel within the fire service. Thank you for that.
Nick, could I just ask you one thing? It's on page 45, because I've had a bit of insight from that, which other members would like to. Sorry, it's that one. It's the expanding of reverse mentoring.
Standing.
Yeah, just the SLT. I'm sure the members would be interested to hear.
Yeah, so reverse mentoring is when normally, traditionally with mentoring, it's normally done in seniority, basically. So like myself as the chief, I would mentor, you know, the assistant chief or the area manager, and that's coming away from that. Reverse mentoring is where someone senior in the organisation is mentored by someone else in the organisation, quite regularly from someone from the protected characteristics or one of our ethnic minority firefighters, whatever that may be. So I've gone through this myself, and it's for us to try and understand the issues and agenda items from their perspective, so that we understand how we can make things better, not only for them, but understand their train of thought and how we can improve the organisation. So I've gone through this myself, and it's been absolutely fantastic, to be honest. So it's great, yeah.
I'll mention this to Janice. We brought in, I think we brought in, was it Mo from the NHS?
Yeah.
And he came in and did some mentoring on NHS type things and mental and health and general things of that nature with quite a lot of our staff. It was very, very useful.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nick. I thought the members would be
Yes,
impressed
thanks, Chair.
with that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Any other questions? Okay, then can I thank you all. The next Community Safety and Protection Committee will take place after the AGM.
Can we
Sorry.
just, in terms of the recommendations,
yes.
note the recommendation contained on page 9 of the agenda?
Noted and agreed, yes. Agreed, yeah.
Thank you.